Hey guys, today I'll be showing you how to make dyes in Runescape. Now, there's three basic dyes, and then there's three dyes that you make from the basic dyes. The three basic dyes are blue, red, and yellow, and then the ones you make from those are orange, green, and purple. I'll be showing you where to get the ingredients to make all those dyes, and you'll just need 5 GP per dye to pay Aggie for making them for you. But first let me explain how you make the dyes and what are the ingredients. Okay, so for a blue dye, and these are the three basic dyes: red, yellow, and blue. So for a blue dye, you'll need 2 wad leaves. I'll show you where to get that. For a red dye, you'll need 3 red berries. I'll show you where to get that also. And for a yellow dye, you'll need 2 onions. Okay, so for the yellow dyes, you'll need 2 onions, and you can get 2 onions from Farmer Fred in Lumbridge. So if you don't know how to get to Lumbridge, just home teleport to Lumbridge, and then go straight up north from the castle until you see the farm, and you're going to want to go back to where he's growing his onions, right there, and pick them. You're going to pick the onions. You don't need any requirements, just pick onions. Now here I picked more than 2, but you only need 2 to make 1 dye. If you want to make more dyes, then take 2 onions per every 1 dye. Alright, next I'll show you how to make red dyes. I'll be back. Alright, so for the red dyes, you're gonna teleport to Varrock or get to Varrock however you can. From the center of Varrock, you go straight south. And the dyes are going to be located somewhere north from the Dark Wizards. So once you exit Varrock, the Varrock gates or whatever, you'll go past the Dark Wizards, which are level 20, and you'll keep going straight, all the way straight, until you see some red berry bushes. That wasn't a red berry bush, but just keep going all the way straight or east. Until you find the red berry bushes. That's a Kavadaberry bush. So the red berry bushes will be right under this wall, right next to the dig site. Not the dig site, the mining place, right next to the mining site. Now, there's this person here, and she's already picking red berry bushes. So I'm gonna hop worlds and come back to another world that's empty. I'll be back. Alright, so I'm back, and there was no one in this world, and so I started picking the red berry bush. You get 2 red berries for every bush you pick, and I suggest hopping worlds after you've done pick both bushes and you have 4 berries. I really do suggest hopping worlds because the wait time for them to respawn is like 1 minute and 30 seconds to 2 minutes. So just hop worlds, and that should be better. Next I'll show you how to make blue dyes. Alright, so for blue potions, or blue dyes, not potions, you have to go to Falador, so teleport there or walk there, get there somehow. Once you're at Falador, go into Falador Park, and you're gonna be buying the wad seeds from some farmer guy that's in a shack. So at Falador Park, just go all the way east until you reach the end of it, and there's like this house or shack, house, and you're gonna talk to the farmer. You're gonna talk to him. He's gonna be like, "What do you want?" And then, "Do you have any wad seeds for sale?" "Yeah." "How much are you willing to pay?" Now, pay 20 for each wad seed. That way he'll be like, "Oh, you're so generous," and then he'll give you an extra one. So 20 wad seeds, and that's the best deal you can get. So yeah, I'll be back showing you where and how to make the dyes. Okay, now you have to go to Draenor. I'm going to Draenor from Falador. You could also get there from Lumbridge. If you don't know how to get there, Google it, but it's fairly simple. From Falador, just go all the way south till you reach the chickens, then go east, and then all the east, 3 past the gates. Then you be a drainer. Anyways, so once you're a drainer, you're gonna want to go into this house, which is Aggie's witch place. So go into the house with Aggie, and there's Aggie. You're gonna want to talk to Aggie. You're gonna ask her, what can you make for me? And then she's gonna say, oh, I can make dyes. And then you're gonna say, how do you make a red dye or a blue dye or a yellow dye? And then she's gonna tell you, oh, you need this and this ingredient and 5 GP per dye. So to make a red dye and a blue dye, I already told you guys how to make each dye. So you're just gonna click the dye that you want to make. You're gonna tell her, how do you make a red dye or how do you make a blue dye? And then you're just gonna go through the options until she says, okay, give me this ingredient and 5 GP, and then you'll be like, okay. Then you'll make it. It's that simple. Dyes are pretty expensive right now. You can sell them for up to like 5k each, because most people don't know how to make them, and you do need them for some quests, such as Ghost Ahoy and Goblin Diplomacy. But yeah, so that's how you make dyes, guys. Also, if you want to make an orange, purple, or green dye, you just mix them like this. Red and yellow dye, you mix to make an orange dye, a blue and red dye, you mix to get a purple dye, and you get the point. Well, just look at this picture as a reference, and that's how you get those dyes. Alright, see you guys.